Welcome everybody, VST here at Tech. I have the S21 Ultra here on the left side and my Pixel 6. I have been using the Pixel 6 now for more than 1 week, so this is my main driver. But yeah, you know how I am. I'm also using the S21 Ultra on a daily basis, and even better guys, my both sons are using the S21 Ultra, so both phones are used outside in a proper way. I have two SIM cards here inside the S21 Ultra to just keep it busy, one SIM card here in my Pixel 6. This video is going to be another round of animation testing. Why I'm doing this, guys? I already did a video like this, but right now we have the stable One UI 4 running Android 12, and here we just have Android 12, which is stable for the Pixel 6. I'm not doing anything in specific. I did not reboot the phones. You can just see I even have all my notifications, guys. It is really the real thing. The S21 Ultra is running the highest WQHD Plus resolution here on the Pixel 6. Of course, I'm limited. What I want to say to you is that I just took those phones out of my pocket. They really are used in real life, so there's gonna be no gimmicky things. I will not just try to set some artificial fake conditions to do this test, right? Why I want to do this? Because I just think this is more trustworthy. And what is even more important, guys, this is going to be really close to the real thing. So if you decide to spend a good amount of money on the S21 Ultra, or you decide to buy the Pixel 6 phone, which was crowned the best phone for this year by some of the big YouTubers, well, you watch this video and you know really what you'll get. So no fake conditions. We can start with just getting to the lock screen. All right, boom, lock screen S21 Ultra, lock screen Pixel, and guys, now I'm going to log in inside the phones. Now here we have the ultrasonic, so the fingerprint reader is really very quick. On the Pixel 6 I prefer to say nothing. Nope. Where you get my point. But okay, we are now on our home screens, and the first thing, guys, I want to show you is really what happens when I decide to follow the curtain, read my notifications, and go back to my quick settings. And I'm gonna try to do this in real time. All right, okay, one swipe more and see what happens. Okay, right, swipe more, see what happens. I told you guys, no fake video, guys. I have a lot of notifications here, nothing is cleared. I'm just gonna do this one more time. One swipe like this, one swipe like this. Okay, and then, guys, we can swipe left, we can swipe right. Both phones, I would say, perform exactly the same way. So it's really up to you what you think is better. Now, guys, I'm gonna do this one more time, but slow and detailed. First with the Pixel, just to try to observe what the operating system does. I'm gonna start very slow here, and we can just see that the Pixel 6 is already applying a blur on the wallpaper. All right, let's just see what happens on the Samsung. It's pretty much the same, guys. See, they are really not so different at all. The behavior is the same. I'm just gonna show this one more time. I'm taking my finger here, and here, guys, see, boom, blur on the wallpaper, then boom, we get somehow to the notifications, and then also to the quick toggles. What do you like better? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm just gonna do this one more time, quick like this. Okay, well, yeah. Samsung S21 Ultra is still lagging. I cannot really say it's not true. I've been using the Pixel 6 and it's really smooth AF, like we know some people once said. But okay, it is still what it is. Probably it's gonna get better, and even Samsung acknowledged they have a problem, because Samsung said in one of the community posts that they're going to try to fix the lag that we experience in One UI 4. All right, but this is really about quick settings. Now, one other thing to be tested, guys, let's just go to the left and test here the Google Assistant. Okay, Google Now. See, Samsung doing probably a better job here, and now going out. Okay, on both phones, by the way, I have now enabled this navigation gesture hint. Thank you to my subscribers, told me to do this. Probably really the phone works better. One more time, guys. Okay, like this. Pretty much same behavior, right? So animation wise, kind of the same. Now let's do it slower, guys. See here, we have something applied, but it's not a blur, it's just like a color on top of the wallpaper. Let's try to do this here. It is exactly the same, guys. Like, how can this operating system be really different? Well, they're not. Both of them Android 12. All right, next thing I want to show you guys, hold the finger, boom. Okay, home settings, widgets, wallpaper style. I'm gonna do this one more time because that's one of the differences that we have. Hold my finger, boom. Here you have the traditional One UI style, and here you have the traditional Android style. And now I want to show you the recent menu, so I'm just gonna do this like this. Boom, recent menu now, very much full with all the application. Like I told you, I'm not gonna close on all of those applications, but see here guys, the close button from One UI 4 sits always here at the bottom. And on the Pixel phone, right, we have screenshot, which is also quite nice, and we have clear all, but it's just at the end. Now, of course, this has an explanation. Some of my viewers told me that the reason is Google don't want you to close your applications manually, because they believe that the operating system can manage them better for you. And you know what? I'm buying this stuff. So let me just do it one more time. First here, boom. All right, and here, boom. And guys, we have here the screenshot and selection, which is really very, very useful. You still have here the search box, and you know, it's Samsung One UI. You can do a tons of things here. You can really do a tons of things here using Good Lock and using the home app modules, which I'm not gonna touch right now. But okay guys, stock here, you have the option to select some text, which is very, very nice. And you have also the options to do a screenshot, which is, I would say, handy. But in terms of animations, let's just see what happens when we go outside. All right, okay, it's pretty much the same. One more time inside, one more time outside. Pretty much the same behavior. Now, let's see what happens when we go on the right, okay? We can see here that the wallpaper is panning. This you can have also on the S21 Ultra, so it's pretty much the same. And now guys, without any further ado, let me start some applications. And the first thing I want to open is just some folders. Okay, like this here, okay? Just notice what happens. All right, the animations on the Pixel are very quick. It's really crazy. See, they're not so quick on the S21. But notice something, guys. Every time I open a folder on my Pixel, right, it's very fast, but nothing else happens. When I do open a folder on my S21 Ultra, we get this blur that I like so much. See here what happens, guys. See here, nothing happens. And by the way, you know, chat, this is the name of the folder, it's just displayed there. I can also show you here, pretty much like this, nothing really fancy. As to see what happens here, guys. Every time you open a folder, you have this nice animation, you have this zoom in, zoom out, and then also this blur applied to the wallpaper, which I think honestly is great. Now let me open an application. I'm going to use Spotify. All right, see, pretty much the same idea. Let me now go outside of it. So one more time, opening, going outside of it, opening, going outside of it. Now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put it there, and I'm just doing those tests because sometimes there is a difference where exactly the application is, and the difference is in the animation. Let me just try. All right, one more time. Okay, pretty much the same. So I would say not really a huge difference. Let's open the camera. All right, yeah, works like a charm, I would say. And now let's try to close the camera. Works in the same way. Let's now go, guys, inside the setting because I want to show you something. So going inside the settings, okay, yep, see here this bouncing effect. People are really afraid that Samsung will get rid of it, but no, it's there. So you see, and it pretty much works into the exact same way, guys. Let's now open some games. I'm gonna open the game Zuba. Okay, see, both phones turning into the landscape mode. All right. That was clear. Let me just try to exit. Okay, see, it's not always a smooth experience, and I'm gonna close the same. By the way, both phones support having the home screen now in this landscape beautiful mode. So right now, as you can see, they're in the landscape mode, and I'm gonna open Zuba again. All right, see, go straight like this. Do not disturb start here because this is the new game dashboard. Okay, then you just have something like this. It does look pretty similar, guys. The game's still running inside the task changer from the Pixel, and yeah, it's not running on the Samsung. All right, let me just go back and try to open Spotify into this mode. All right, Spotify, boom. Okay, see, animations, guys, are pretty the same. I would say it's almost like one-to-one. Let me just do it one more time. Okay, this is why I'm joking that the Pixel 6 is actually a brother to the S21 series phones like the Ultra S Plus and the regular S21. I think you can see why. Right, Tensor chip built by Samsung, Samsung screen, and yeah, Android 12. Let me open some more apps. Okay, Google. All right, let's now open the Play Store. Play Store, simple as that. Okay, Play Store one more time. Now let's open the up drawer. 3, 2, 1. Here we have this nice and bouncy animation. We don't have this on the Samsung. Yeah, this kind of looks boring. See here, boom, bouncy animation. All right, one more time, bouncy animation. Here, not so much. All right, let's go back. Once we're here, guys, you know how it goes. You just scroll down here like this on the Pixel, and on the Samsung, you just scroll down like this. It's pretty much the same experience. It's just really a matter of preference. One more time. Here, nice and bouncy. Here, boring, no bounce effect. Now let's turn some toggles on and off. Turning off the Bluetooth. Okay, as simple as that. Bluetooth on and on. You see, there was this tiny animation on the Pixel phone. See, with a dot. No animation here. But if we turn the airplane mode, there will be an animation. So here, animation on the S21 Ultra, no animation on the Pixel. So I think it's just, you know, they just decided to animate different things. But you know what I hate? Turning off the Wi-Fi goes like this on the Samsung. Turning off the Wi-Fi on the Pixel gets you back to the internet. And yeah, it's kind of like an iOS iPhone style of turning off things, which I really don't like. Let's try to turn some toggle off and on. Turning on toggle here, turning on toggle here. See, the way you navigate and work with the menus is better on the Pixel because the exact thing that you hit is highlighted, you see, and that's really very easy for you. Right here on the S21 Ultra, I would say it's a bit more boring, okay? But yes, they implemented this new Android 12 design, so I would say it's about the same. Although here the way you interact, overall I would say this is a bit better just because you have this part highlighted, which doesn't really happen on the S21 Ultra. And guys, just as a wrap up, both phones are using Android 12, and of course One UI 4 adds a ton of things, like all the OEMs, like the Xiaomi MIUI, like the Color OS from Oppo and etc., RIP Oxygen OS. And probably one of the biggest differences is just when you do like this. See here, when you do like this, you just get access to the wallpaper and styles, so you can add your home screens, you can choose which screen to be a home screen, and here just simply get that. A lot of people are saying that the Pixel 6 is very smooth, and actually it is, because see here, when you open a folder, you just get this experience, really concentrating only on the folder. On the Samsung, opening a folder would get you all the whistles and the bells, all the animations, the zoom in, zoom out, and the blur, and sometimes it can be light. But see here, guys, every time you open a folder on the Samsung, you know exactly where you are. On the Pixel, yeah, you just have this tiny thing here, and you have a tons of options there, customizing, putting different colors, and etc. and text, but I'm not gonna go there because this video is just about animation and user interface. So guys, I really hope that you have liked this video. If that's the case, don't forget to like the video, please, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go back to playing my PS5 games. You guys please stay safe, and we're going to meet soon in one of my next videos. And with that said, VST over and bye.